Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney180, and today we're going to be taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts C-3PO and R2-D2 figures. Initial impressions of the figures, I dig them, man. They're pretty much everything I've wanted in, 1/12 scale C-3PO and R2-D2. They didn't pull any punches here. Everything looks real good. Paint. Maybe this could be a little bit shinier, but it doesn't bug me. So, there is that. With R2, we get these like nice blue metallics here on the paint, which look really nice. Everything looks real clean, real crisp. We've got actual wheels on the bottom of him, so you could roll him if you want. And he comes with all kinds of little doodads as well. 3PO comes with an extra faceplate that doesn't have the dent in his head. As you can see here, he's got the dent. He also comes with two semi-closed hands here. As you can see, the detail's real nice on them. Paint's fairly nice. Everything looks good. Real happy with these. And then he comes with two more hands. As you can see here, this one's a little bit more closed so that he can hold this little communicator here. Let's see if I can get this in here. It's a little tricky. Just kind of wedges in there. There we go. It just kind of fits in there like that. So that came real good. R2 came only with these two kind of like shock pieces that you put onto the legs. And I'll go through that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation on the C-3PO. And man, this is an improvement from handling the Black Series 1 and even the Mafex. He can move his legs out pretty far. The one thing I encountered though is that the joints are really tight on him, so you're gonna have to be careful. But the head can look up about that high. Look down all the way around. You can pivot side to side if you need him to. Now you got like a swivel here, and it looks like there's like kind of a ball in here, which gives you movement there. So you're not gonna be able to bring his arms all the way over, which he doesn't really do that anyway. And then we have this little shock piece in here for the elbow, so you get about that much movement out of the elbow, which is nice. The arms go all the way around. You can wiggle them around there, and then you can just move this piece here to move it up, which is pretty decent. Now you do get the ball hinge peg here, and then pegs onto the hand, so you can move that any way you want, which is really nice. And then the torso goes back about yay far and moves forward pretty decently as well. Also pivots from side to side. You can turn it like that. Everything looks good. The legs go out about that far, and they do have a drop down on them, just a tiny little drop down, but that's so that you can get his legs forward. So that's pretty cool. He's got a single hinge knee here, but it does have like a tiny little swivel to it, so that's pretty cool. And then he's got these cool ankle rockers here. And then the foot goes up about that far and down about that far. It's cool that they put this little piece in here though that drops down to hide the articulation. As you can see, it kind of jiggles around in there. No toe joint, but I don't really think it's needed for C-3PO. The only thing I've encountered that's kind of weird is that leg wants to stay longer. It seems like it might be a little longer than the other leg, but other than that, everything looks good on it. Now R2, he comes with all kinds of bells and whistles. This right here is a little button so that you can change the color of that little light there. From red, silver, blue, back to red again. So that's really cool. And you can do the same thing on the back with this right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. We've got a little spring movement here for his leg that drops down, and you just pop that in there, hit it, and it's spring loaded and pops out. He's got wheels on all 3 legs, which is pretty cool. You can also take your fingernail here and pry both of these open. This one's a little bit harder though. Okay, so you can get both of these open, which is pretty cool. And then you can also open these up to have his arms. And his head spins all the way around. You can pop it off and see what's going on the innards there. But he's got his little, you know, arms to hang out and work on stuff if need be. So I thought that was really cool. I really dig these figures, like a lot actually. I really like them. They're really nice. I really like the way they came out. Now these 2 pieces that came with him, if you see here, you can just pop that little tab off and then peg this in. Oh, maybe that's the wrong side. Let's try this one. Okay, so you can peg that in, and then you got to kind of pull the leg out a little bit, and you'll get to stick there so you can stand on his 2 legs. And you don't need it, but you know, looks pretty cool. So all in all, I'll tell you right now, if you don't know these and you didn't pre-order them, you need them. They're amazing, especially if you collected all the other figures. So what we'll do here is do a little size comparison with the Mafex. And you can see the Mafex is taller and doesn't want to stand because he's just, it's enough said there. I'm done with this figure now. I don't need it anymore. The R2 is a little bit better. You know, maybe if you wanted a more dirty R2 or whatnot. But I really like how the colors pop on this Figuarts one. As you can see, the size on the R2s, the Mafex one is a little bit bigger. Oh, and he falls apart and falls over too, apparently. So, yeah, that's the comparison with those. I don't have the Black Series versions anymore to compare. But I'll tell you right now, these are the ones that you're definitely going to want, in my opinion. You may have a different opinion. So, but here he is next to Chewie, and we'll put Han in here, and then we will break out Farm Boy Luke for size comparison as well. Let's see here, what do we got going on? Why don't you want to stand? So I got these in this week. I pre-ordered them, and man, I'm glad that I did. So now we just need Obi-Wan and Princess Leia to complete our original New Hope team. So like I said, I'm really pleased with these figures. I would highly recommend buying them, especially if you have the other S.H.Figuarts. So thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to click like, leave me a comment, click subscribe. Take it easy.
That's crispy.